follows you around, half-lidded eyes saying nothing, like silence is your favorite sound. And I notice it, every little thing, the way you barely even try. Like you don't care who's watching you, but you still catch every eye. And I tell myself it's nothing, but I don't even believe that now. Jordan Catalano, I don't need you to look at me. Jordan Catalano, I know exactly what you see. Jordan Catalano, you move like you don't feel a thing. Jordan Catalano, I like everything you mean. I like everything you mean.
Hi there. I'm here teaching you a trick I have named the fill because it involves an architect split, and my husband happens to be an architect. And then there's like a fun little drop at the end of it. So like a little bit of, architecture, and then a little bit of a wacky drop at the end. It feels like it encompasses my husband perfectly. Anyways, so taking you through the fill, this is also, I believe, video 4 in the Angela Chase choreography. So if you've been following along video by video, this is the next thing that happens after we come down from that kind of skin the cat position and land in that jade split. That's pretty much where this one is picking up from. So there's a little bit of a fun little entry into this that I wouldn't really say is part of the trick. You're gonna get a kind of 2-in-1 video here out of me, which is a left-sided Peter Pan, and you turn it upside down. So I'm calling this one the upside down. If you're a Netflix Stranger Things fan, you'll see why I'm calling this the upside down. So we start with a left side Peter Pan. So I invert, I straddle my left leg and bring it outside in rat, climbing up into my left-sided Peter Pan here. And then I'm gonna keep my right armpit caged on this fabric. I'm gonna turn my hips to the ceiling, bring my right leg through the center, and then come to a nice little L-shaped Peter pike position. Head towards the floor, toes towards the floor, but towards the ceiling. My right hand is gonna let go of the fabric and let my left hand grab it. And at the same time, I'm gonna bend my left knee. And now I'm in a knee lock. One hand to each side of the fabric. I'm gonna bend my right knee into my chest and bring it through, right? And you'll always remember me saying this to you in your head. The only way out of a knee lock is through the center. So if you ever get stuck in a knee lock, you need to bring the free leg through the center to get out of it, and you end up in a left-sided Peter Pan, but not today, because we're gonna bring both hands to the free leg side fabric. That's the right side fabric. We're gonna pop our butts out and then bring our right leg through, and you should be coming to a nice seat. So I'm gonna show this to you again, the upside down. Probably should make this one its own video, but hey, look, I only have so much time. Okay, so our upside down trick, again, starting from a left side Peter Pan. So, left leg goes outside in, climb it up, and now lean back, right leg comes through the center. I'm holding on with my right hand. I pike my legs so that I'm in an L shape, and my head is towards the floor, my toes are towards the floor. I switch hands. The fabric's gonna slide on my leg, and then I bend my left knee and flip my hips to the ceiling. I'm now in a knee lock. Yeah? So the only way out of the knee lock is through the center. Bring the knee into the chest, bring the leg through the center. I'm sitting on my fabric right now. Bring both hands to the right side. Left shoulder leads, both shoulders through, and then the right leg goes through, and you're in this cute little seat. Yeah? So that's the upside down. Let's do that one more time, just that part, and I'm gonna do it with less words. Yeah, and maybe even a little spin. Harder than it looks. Okay. So that's the entry into the fill. Yeah, so we go upside down to get to the fill. Really, it's the entry into the fill was we needed to get to a seat, and God forbid we just go to a seat, you know? Okay, so as I apply my rosin here. The fill is definitely not something that if you are inspired by this trick and you want to try it somewhere, this is one you should not try without a teacher. There are things that can go wrong with it. Mostly the things that go wrong with this trick are you get scared and you freak out and you do something that puts you in a weird position. I'm going to try the best I can to talk through the problems with this trick and where you might go wrong. So we start with a sneaky violin entry into a crossback. If you've never done sneaky violin entry, I believe I have a video for this and I'll put it in the comments. Do the step-by-step sneaky violin entry over and over until you really understand how to get into the violin entrance. I'm going to take you through it now anyway, but I'm going to be briefer than I would be if this video did not exist already. So I'm going to stand left foot on the fabric. So I came from the last trick, I was in a seat. I'm going to bring my left foot onto the fabric. I'm going to stand up. Now, I'm going to send my hips forward, and I'm going to bring my right foot between the back of my left knee and the fabric. My hands are on the fabric. I'm leaning forward, and my foot is playing the violin on the back of my left knee. My right foot slides between the fabric and my left leg, and I'm going to feel the fabric go over my right hip bone. That's what I want. Then I'm going to bend my knee, trapping the fabric in my right hip crease. And I'm going to rotate towards that leg, hooking the knee on the right side fabric. One hand to each side, straddle the legs. I'm now in a crossback. This is the crossback entrance that I want. You'll also notice that I have a nice wrap on my left foot, which is kind of like making a pseudo X almost. I'm going to invert crocheting my right leg on the right side fabric. But for now, just in case you haven't tried that sneaky violin entry, I'm going to do it again, but we're going to come down and do it from the seat again. So both hands are going to always go to my wrapped side leg. Bring your shoulders to the center. You're going to feel it pop off your shoulders, and you're going to sneak down, bend the left knee, right hip finds the floor. Okay, so I knew I said I wasn't going to go through the sneaky violin entry 100 times, but I do think it's good to just remind you. Now I'm going to go into the full trick. So sneaky violin entry, I'm going to crochet my right leg, and then my left wrap leg is coming through the center. So just giving you a heads up. I'm in a seat. My left knee bends, left arch of the foot stands on the fabric. Stand up, hands shoulder height. Lean forward, lay the violin on the back of the left knee, hop it off the right hip bone, bend the right knee, rotate, hook the right knee. One hand to each side, pull up, cross back. Crochet the right leg on the right side fabric. Keep your hands on. Don't take your hands off, or if you do, know that you have to put your hands back on the fabric, or this is not going to work. Bring your leg through the center. Your left leg goes through the center. That's your up leg. Now, see where my butt is? It's behind the fabric. I need to bring my leg through and my butt through. I'm going to feel the fabric pop off my right hip. If it gets stuck, I might have to give it a little help. You have two options here. You're holding on to the slack fabric. That's the one that's not wrapped around either of your legs. I'm either going to keep this foot crocheted, which is going to lead to a very big split, or I'm going to free it. If I'm keeping it crocheted, it's a very big split. If you're letting it go free, it's not such a big split. It's kind of nice, actually. And then your arms are straight in front of you. For now, actually, let's finish the trick. I'm gonna go over my right shoulder. My left knee has to bend to the inside of the fabric. So your knee may want to bend to the outside. I want it actually between the two fabrics, this fabric and this fabric up around the leg. I sink down to my left knee, and then I'm going to pop my left leg straight and let the fabric come off my heel, and I end up in a Wendy. So, I know, that was a lot. Whew, it was a lot for me too. Okay, take a break, drink some water, let's look at it again. So, when I bring my leg through, what I have seen most people do, and I'll do this with a little spin so that you can see it more clearly. What a lot of people will do is they won't bring their butt through. They just think it's their leg that's coming through, and you need your butt to come through so the fabric can slide off of your butt, and then you've got your free fabric, or your loose fabric, or the one that's not wrapped around your right leg. Right? So don't be afraid when you bring your left leg forward. Think with your hips and your leg, not just your leg. The other mistake that people make is misunderstanding where the knee should be for the drop, and I'm going to talk about that when I go back up again. But essentially, when you look at your knee, as you're rotating, you want to start to bend it, and then there's the live end, the fabric that's coming out of the ceiling, and then there's a fabric that's wrapped around your knee. And a lot of people are tending to bend their knee to the outside of that second fabric. You want your knee wedged in between the live end and the one that's right here on your right knee. So you want your one fabric here and your live end here. Yeah? I'm gonna show it again. And maybe that will make sense of this whole situation. Whew. It does require you to be up there for a second, so, obviously, judge your level. I would say this is an intermediate trick. So, I'm going to start from standing in the fabric. I'm not going to come from a seat. I'm going to give myself a little baby spin. Little baby spin. Okay, more words here. Invert crochet the right leg. Left leg comes through the middle. Keep holding on with both hands. Don't let the hands go. See where my butt is. Bring my butt forward. Bring my right hand up. Replace my left hand. Bring both hands to the slack fabric. Decide what split you want. Here you are. Architect split. Over the right shoulder. Bend the knee so there's fabric on the outside of your knee and the inside. Do we see it? Now, straighten your leg. Lower your hands first. Straighten your leg. Pop your heel out. And you're in your Wendy, which is the shape that you go into from a Peter Pan. Yeah? Oh my gosh, I know. Okay, one more time, and then I'll do it with the music. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna do our upside down into this trick. I'm gonna say words, but not a ton of words. Yeah, so we'll start from a left side Peter Pan when you're ready. So I'm gonna go over my shoulder, left side Peter Pan, up I come, and then right leg comes up and through. Find your pike, switch your hands, bend your knee, and you can pick up more spin here if you wanted to. Leg comes through the center, and now remember you want to keep your hands on the right side. Bring the right leg through the middle. You're in your seat. Sink down to your knees, left foot standing. Right foot plays the Sneaky Violin. Maybe you rest here for a moment. Pop it up into your crossback. Invert. Crochet right. Keep your hands on. Sneak your butt through. Feel the fabric pop off your hip. Switch your hands. And now up into whatever split you desire. Or split of the day. Over your right shoulder. Knee to the inside of, outside of the live end, inside of the working fabric. And then lower your hands. Pop your leg, Wendy. Now, if the fabric comes off of your foot before you bend it, or if you're feeling like it's about to, you're just gonna bend your knee as you come down into the drop, but you do wanna make sure you lower your hands, because otherwise you will get a nasty burn on your fingers and hands. Yeah? Okay. I'll see you in a moment doing this with the music. Thanks. Hope you check out the other videos.
Jordan Catalano, I don't need you to look at me. Jordan Catalano, I know exactly what you see. Jordan Catalano, you move like you don't feel a thing. Jordan Catalano, I like everything you mean. I like everything you mean. You talk like words don't matter much, like they fall before they land, like everything just comes to you without you having to understand. And maybe that's the part I like. You don't try to make it last, you're always halfway somewhere else. Like I'm just something you pass, and I tell myself I'm different, like you'd notice if I was. Jordan Catalano, I don't need you to look at me. Jordan Catalano, I know exactly what you see. Jordan Catalano, you move like you don't